Unleashing the Extraordinary, How Introverted Women of Color Are Redefining Success. Have you ever felt like the world wasn't built for you, that your voice, your experiences, your very essence was somehow out of place? Today, we're going to challenge that notion and explore a revolutionary approach that's transforming lives and reshaping the landscape of personal development. I'm thrilled to share with you the groundbreaking insights I've gained from interviewing the remarkable JK Shaulis, a visionary leader who's not just changing the game like I did, she's creating an entirely new playing field. JK Shaulis is more than just a personal development guru. She's a beacon of hope, a catalyst for change, and a fierce advocate for those who have long been overlooked in the realm of professional growth. Her work with introverted women of color isn't just transformative, it's revolutionary. It's reshaping our understanding of leadership, success, and personal fulfillment in ways that will ripple through generations to come. Imagine for a moment a world where your introversion isn't a liability, but your greatest asset. A world where being a woman of color in the corporate landscape isn't an obstacle to overcome, but a unique advantage that sets you apart. This isn't a fantasy. This is the reality that JK Shaulis is creating through her groundbreaking program, Awaken Your Awesome, or AYA for short. Now, I know what you might be thinking. Another personal development program. Haven't we seen it all? But let me tell you, what JK has created is unlike anything I've encountered before. It's a mastermind program that doesn't just acknowledge the challenges faced by introverted women of color, it celebrates them, nurtures them, and transforms them into stepping stones for unparalleled success. The first thing that struck me about AYA is this laser focus on a demographic that has been largely overlooked in the personal development space. Introverted women of color, brilliant minds who often find themselves caught between the expectations of their culture, the demands of the corporate world, and their own introspective nature. It's a juggling act that can leave even the most talented individuals feeling drained, unheard, and unfulfilled. But here's where JK's genius shines through. She doesn't try to change these women or mold them into some preconceived notion of what a leader should be. Instead, AYA is built on the radical idea that these women are already awesome. They just need the right environment, support, and tools to let that awesomeness shine. Let's break down the three key pillars that make AYA so transformative. First, there's the concept of empowerment through diversity. In a world that often pushes for conformity, JK encourages women to embrace their unique identities. She understands that being a woman of color isn't just about overcoming challenges. It's about harnessing a wealth of experiences, perspectives, and strengths that can revolutionize the workplace. Secondly, AYA is built on the power of curated connections. This isn't your typical networking group where you're thrown into a room and told to mingle. No, JK has crafted a community of like-minded women who understand each other's struggles and aspirations. It's a sisterhood where collaboration and support aren't just buzzwords. They are the foundation of every interaction. And finally, AAYA takes a holistic approach to growth. It's not just about climbing the corporate ladder or hitting financial targets. It's about achieving true fulfillment in both personal and professional spheres. Because let's face it, what's the point of success if it leaves you feeling empty inside? Now, I know these concepts might sound lofty, but JK has the results to back them up. Let me share with you the story of Maya, one of AYA's participants. Maya's journey is a testament to the transformative power of this program. Picture Maya, a brilliant, introverted woman of color working in a tech company. She's got the skills, the knowledge, the drive, but every day she feels like she's fighting an uphill battle. In meetings, her well thought out ideas are drowned out by louder voices. She watches as others get credit for concepts she originated. The impostor syndrome whispers in her ear, making her question if she even belongs at the table. Outside of work, Maya's life is a constant juggling act. Work deadlines bleed into family time. Cultural expectations clash with career ambitions. She's exhausted, her introverted batteries perpetually drained. Is this what success is supposed to feel like? She wonders.
as she cancels yet another self-care appointment for a last-minute meeting. This was Maya before AYA, talented, hardworking, but feeling stuck and unfulfilled. Then she discovered Awaken Your Awesome, and it felt like coming home. Through AYA, Maya found a community that understood her unique challenges. She learned strategies to leverage her introversion, turning her thoughtful nature into her greatest asset. She discovered the power of quiet confidence, learning to command attention without saying a word. But it wasn't just about professional growth. AYA helped Maya integrate her cultural identity into her leadership style, turning what once felt like a conflict into a superpower. She learned to set boundaries, to honor her need for solitude without sacrificing her ambitions. The results? Maya's career began to soar. Her quiet but impactful contributions were recognized, leading to a promotion. But more than that, Maya found a sense of alignment. Work no longer drained her, it energized her. She became a role model in her community, showing other introverted women of color that they could honor their roots while reaching for the stars. Maya's story is powerful, but it's not unique. AY has helped numerous women achieve similar transformations. Women who have started their own businesses, become leaders in their industries, and changed the very landscape of leadership. But here's the thing that really excites me about AYA. It's not just changing individual lives. It's creating a ripple effect that has the potential to transform entire industries. Think about it. As more introverted women of color step into their power, they're bringing new perspectives, new ideas, new ways of leading to the table. They're changing what leadership looks like, sounds like, feels like. And in doing so, they're paving the way for the next generation. They're showing young girls that they don't have to change who they are to succeed, that their introversion, their cultural background, their unique experiences are not obstacles to overcome, but gifts to be cherished. Now, I can almost hear some of you thinking, this sounds great, but is it really possible? Can a program really make that much of a difference? And I get it. Skepticism is healthy. But let me share some numbers with you that might change your mind. Studies have shown that participants in mastermind groups like AYA report a significant increase in confidence and clarity in their goals. In fact, 70% of individuals show improved decision making skills. When it comes to mentoring, which is a key component of AYA, research indicates that mentees are promoted 5 times more often than those without mentors. But it's not just about career advancement. A global survey found that individuals who undergo coaching, another crucial element of AYA, observed a 51% improvement in goal achievement, with 67% indicating an increase in work life balance. And when it comes to personal and professional development, investing in these areas leads to an average 22% increase in productivity and performance. These aren't just numbers, they represent real changes in real lives. They represent women who are no longer hiding their light, but letting it shine brightly. Women who are redefining success on their own terms. But perhaps the most powerful aspect of AYA is its focus on community. In a world where introverted women of color often feel isolated, AIAA provides a space where they can be truly seen, heard, and valued. It's a place where they can share their victories, their doubts, their strategies with people who truly understand. This sense of community doesn't just provide emotional support, although that's certainly valuable. It also opens doors to new opportunities. Through AYA, women are forming partnerships, starting joint ventures, and creating support networks that extend far beyond the
program itself. Now, I know I've thrown a lot of information at you. You might be feeling a bit overwhelmed, maybe even a little skeptical, and that's okay. Change, even positive change, can be scary. It's comfortable to stay in our familiar patterns, even if they're not serving us. But I want you to take a moment and imagine. Imagine waking up every morning excited about the day ahead. Imagine walking into meetings confident in your ideas, knowing that your quiet strength is your greatest asset. Imagine having a network of supportive, like-minded women who have your back. Imagine achieving success without sacrificing your authenticity, your cultural identity, or your need for solitude. This isn't a fantasy. This is the reality that JK Shaulis is creating through Awaken Your Awesome. And the best part, it's not about becoming someone else, it's about becoming more fully yourself. You see, JK understands something fundamental that many personal development programs miss. She knows that true transformation doesn't come from trying to fit into someone else's mold of success. It comes from embracing who you are, with all your unique qualities and experiences and learning how to leverage those in powerful ways. This philosophy is at the heart of everything AYA does, from the way the community is structured to the tools and strategies taught. Everything is designed to help women uncover and amplify their innate awesomeness. And let me tell you, the results are nothing short of extraordinary. I've seen women who once shied away from the spotlight become powerful advocates for change in their organizations. I've seen women who struggled with work-life balance create thriving businesses that align with their values and honor their need for solitude. I've seen women who once felt like outsiders in their industries become sought-after experts and mentors. But perhaps the most beautiful thing I've witnessed is the ripple effect. As these women step into their power, they're changing the very definition of leadership. They're creating more inclusive workplaces, more diverse boardrooms, more equitable industries. They're showing the world that introversion is not a weakness to be overcome, but a strength to be harnessed. That being a woman of color in the corporate world isn't a disadvantage, but a unique perspective that can drive innovation and growth. Now, I know some of you might be thinking, this sounds great, but is it really for me? I'm not sure I'm ready for such a big change. And to that, I say that's exactly why you need this, because AYA isn't about pushing you into uncomfortable situations or forcing you to be someone you're not. It's about giving you the tools, the support, and the confidence to create change on your own terms. Remember Maya? She didn't join AYA because she wanted to become a different person. She joined because she was tired of feeling like she had to choose between her career ambitions and her authentic self. And through AYA, she didn't just advance in her career, she found a way to thrive that honored all aspects of who she is. That's the power of Awaken Your Awesome. It's not about fitting into a predetermined mold of success. It's about redefining success for yourself and then achieving it on your own terms. So, here's my challenge to you. If you're an introverted woman of color who's feeling stuck, overlooked, or unfulfilled in your career, don't settle. Don't accept the narrative that you need to change who you are to succeed. Instead, take the first step towards embracing your unique strengths. The world needs your voice. It needs your unique perspective, your thoughtful insights, your quiet strength. And you deserve to be in an environment that nurtures those qualities instead of trying to change them. But this isn't just about you. This is about creating a seismic shift in our workplaces, our industries, our world. Every time an introverted woman of color steps into her power, she creates a crack in the glass ceiling. Every time she speaks up in a meeting, even if her voice shakes, she's changing perceptions. Every time she leads with empathy and thoughtfulness, she's reshaping what leadership looks like. Imagine a world where boardrooms are filled with diverse voices, where innovation is driven by a multitude of perspectives, where leadership is defined not by who speaks the loudest, but by who listens the most intently and thinks the most deeply. That's the world we can create, one empowered woman at a time. So here's my call to action for you. Embrace your awesome. Recognize that your introversion, your cultural background, your unique experiences are not hurdles to overcome, but superpowers to harness. Seek out communities like AYA that will support you, challenge you, and help you grow. And most importantly, commit to being unapologetically, authentically you. Because when you do, you're not just changing your own life, you're changing the world. You're showing other women like you that they belong in the boardroom, in the C-suite, at the head of the table. You're proving that success doesn't have to look or sound a certain way. You're redefining what's possible. And to those of you who don't identify as introverted women of color, I challenge you too. Look around your workplace. Are there voices missing from the conversation? Are there perspectives that aren't being heard? Be an ally. Amplify those voices. Create space for different ways of thinking and leading. Because diversity isn't just a buzzword or a box to check. It's the key to innovation, to progress, to creating workplaces in a world that work for everyone. And programs like AYA aren't just helping individual women. They're catalyzing a movement that has the power to reshape our entire society. So let's commit here and now to embracing our awesome, to celebrating our differences, to creating a world where everyone's voice is heard and valued. Because when we do that, we're not just changing lives, we're changing the future. Thank you.